Okay, so this time we got a rectangular prism. Prism is just a fancy word for 3D, basically. A rectangular prism is just a rectangle that's now 3D. Okay? Now, surface area for this is going to be a bit trickier because all of the sides aren't going to be the same, right? For a cube, it's really nice. All of the sides are the same. For this one, it's not. So let's take a look at the different sides that we have. So we have this, the front is 4 by 6. Let's make it meters. The back is going to be the same, right? If you can visualize something like this, the front and the back are going to be the same, right? So we have got 2 of these. Then we've got this side, which is 3 wide, and it is 4 high, right? This is the height. So this is 3 by 4, and we're going to have another one of these on the other side, right? The other side, right in here. So we've got 2 of these. We've got 2 of these, and then the top here, it's going to be 6 long, and it's going to be 3 wide. So this will be 6 by 3, and we've got a top, and then we've got a bottom that's going to be the same. So basically, we've got 2 of these guys, 2 of these guys, and 2 of these guys. So what we have to do is we have to find the area of this, and then multiply it by 2. Find the area of this, and then multiply it by 2. And then find the area of this, and then multiply that by 2. And then we take all those and we add them together. Okay? So let's start. Let's find the area of this guy right here. Well, this is a rectangle. And to find the area of the rectangle, what do? We do the length times the height. Okay? Which would be 6 times 4. What's 6 times 4? That gives us 24. And our units, remember, meters squared. Now I wrote it in here just to make it easier to visualize. So this rectangle at the front is 24 meters squared. Okay? Let's do this one. We got a 3, and then the height is going to be 4. That's also 4. Okay? So to find the area of this side, remember, length times height, or width, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to do 3 times 4. And what's that give us? What's 3 times 4? That'll be 12. 12, what's our units? Meters squared. And then we're going to find this guy. This is 6 long, right? These are the same. It's 6 long, and then it's going to be 3 wide. So to find the area of this, it's going to be 6 times 3. 6 times 3. And what's that give us? That'll be 18 meters squared. Now I'm just going to write over the answers to make it a bit easier to see them. Think about what we have to do next. We found the areas of the 3 sides. What do we do? Well, remember, the front is going to be the same as the back, right? We got another one of these. Take a look at this guy. We got a front here, and the back is going to be the exact same thing. So we got this 24 meters squared is the area of the front, and the back's going to be the same thing. So there's 2 sides that are like this. So we're going to take the 24 times it by 2. What's that give us? 24 times 2. It's going to give us 48. Okay, so that covers the front and the back. Now we've got this side. This side is 12 meters squared. And remember, on the other side, it'll be the exact same thing, right? We got a side here, and then this side, it's the exact same thing. So we've got a 12 meters squared here, and we got to times that by 2 because there's one side that's like that, and there's another side that's like that. So let's take our 12, times it by 2. What's that? That gives us 24. All right, almost done. Now the top. The top is 18 meters squared, right? And again, the bottom is going to be the exact same thing. The top and the bottom will be the same thing. So we've got 2 sides that are like this. So we take the 18, times it by 2. What's that give us? 36. Okay, so basically, we know that the surface area of this whole thing is going to be 48 plus 24 plus 36, right? Because those are the 6 sides, basically all added together. We had 2 sides that were 24 meters squared. We had 2 sides that were 12 meters squared. And we had 2 sides that were 18 meters squared. So add them all together, and what do we get? If you can't do that in your head, totally all right. That's why we have calculators. Add them all together, get 108. So we do 48 plus 12 plus 18 gives us 108. And what's our units for surface area? It's going to be meters squared, all right? That's our answer. So that's how you find the surface area of a rectangular prism. Okay. Volume. What do you think? For a cube, we did length times width times height, which made sense because if you want to figure out how many cubes there are, well, it's 3 cubes wide, or long, 3 cubes wide, and 3 cubes high. So just 3 times 3 times 3. Well, this isn't really any different, is it? Think about it. It's 6 cubes long, it's 3 cubes wide, and it's 4 cubes high. So if we want to figure out how many cubes there are in total, let's just do 6 times 3 times 4. It's the exact same. For a rectangular prism, the volume, again, is the length times the width times the height. In this case, our length is 6. Our width is 3. And our height is 4. Okay? So we got 6 times 3. What's that give us? 18. Times it by 4. That's 18 times 4. Well, 10 times 4 is 40. 8 times 4, 32. Take the 40, take the 32, add them together, 72. Again, you can use your calculator if you want to. I just like to do it in my head when I can. I think it's good to use your brains, and we have brains for a reason, and if you're able to do it yourself, go for it. All right, so we get an answer of 72. Volume, what's our units? Is it meters? No. Is it meters squared? No. Volume is cubed. 72 meters cubed. So there we go. Surface area, 108 meters squared. Volume, 72 meters cubed. Okay? Surface area, again, you just find the area of all of the different sides, add them together. Volume, length times width times height. Okay. We got one more example.